Sunod nato na leksyon bahin sa two types of voice. Pero usa pa na nato hisgutan, kinahanglan mo bat-bat pata o mo hisgot pata sa mga verbi. Unsa man tong mga verbi? Unsa man tong mga verbi? Hinumdum pa mo. Kasabot mo kung sa tong verbs. Una na itong mga leksyon, naghiskot na ta about verbs. So, kasabot na ta og unsa ng mga verbs, mga lihok, action words, mga pulong na lihok, sumo ng verbs. And then, kinahanglan na mas kasabot po ta og unsa tong mga verbi. Tagay ko example, unsa man ang mga verbi. Okay, very good. We have the is, are, very good. Isa pa man.
Where?
Where? Where? Unsa pa gajud? Was. Kalimot sila og. Naapagay tayo gigamit na am. Pero, kung maggamit tag voices, usually, kasagaran, atong gamiton ning is, are, was, and where. So, kanusa man ni gamiton nato ning is, are, where, and am. O ganus ang po nato gamiton ning was o where. Okay? Very good kaadyo kaday. So, is, are, o am, gamiton ni nato kung ang verb nahitabo, karon, or at the present, mo present, karon, gibuhat. Sabot. Okay. How about was and where? Kasi may na to gamiton. Kung humana, yes, past. Or humana, past. Unja, kinahanglan makasabot po ta sa number. Number. What is the number? Unsa may number sa S? Unsa may number sa R? Unsa may number sa was? O number sa where? Okay, very good. Is, kung ang subject is singular. How about R? Unsa po ng R ka sa gamiton?
Plural.
Okay, kung ang subject is plural. How about was? Okay. So, ang was, gamiton kung ang atong subject is singular. And where, gamiton kung ang subject is plural. Very good. Okay, so nana. Present, verbs gamiton, we have the is, the are, and the am. Sa past tense, ang atong gamiton was og where. O diya, kung singular ganing, mutan-aw ta sa number. Kung number ganing hisgutan, mutan-aw ta if ang verb ni diya is gamiton kung singular ang subject. Was pod kung singular. So, is gamiton sa present, diya, singular. Was gamiton sa past tense, diya, singular. Ang are, gamiton na siya sa plural na verb. Plural na diya, ang verb present. Ang where pod, gamiton kung plural ang subject o ang verb is past tense. Nakuha ba ninyo, mga bata? Okay, so, muna atong kinahanglan masabtan kay aron makasabot ta pag-adyo unsa ng types of voice. Unsa man ang duha ka types of voice? So, in English, there are two types of voice of a sentence. So, naay duha ka types of voice sa sentence. Okay, so, unsa man ni sila? Naatay gitawag na active voice. Active voice og ang usa naatay gitawag na active voice og ang usa gitawag pud nato og passive voice. Two types of voice in a sentence na ay duha, active og passive voice. So, unsa man ang active voice? So, natay definition or meaning sa active voice. Atong basahon tanan. Active voice, the subject does or acts upon the verb. Maunay active voice. So, man nato pagsabot. Ang active voice kuno ang subject, si Jay naglihok sa verb. Ang verb, lihok na lihok. Jay naglihok sa lihok na lihok. Okay. Ang subject, ang gihisgutan, si gihisgutan, mooy naglihok, naglihok. Oh, si Jay nagbuhat. Si Jay nagbuhat. So, ang tao o kaning subject, ang gihisgutan, si Jay mismo ang nagbuhat. Example, number 1. The rich man's, small letter R, di ang ni, never mind. The rich man's servant usually cooked special food. So, the rich man's servant kuno, kung atong hubaron, ang maid sa dato, sigig, luto, o special na pagkaon. So, hanapon sa nato ang nagtrabaho. Isa may nagluto og special food. The rich man's servant. So, kaning the rich man's servant, maunay subject, maunay atong subject dira. The rich man's servant, maunay atong subject din ha na sentence. Matong gisgutan. Hala, ang rich man's servant usually cooked sa iyang gibuhat. Sa iyang gibuhat, nagluto, cooked. Usually cooked, maunay atong verb. Ug sa iyang giluto, special food. So, ang special food, maunay gitawag nato og direct object. Sabtan. O, it is defined, meaning sa active voice na ang subject kuno, si Jay naglihok sa lihok. Si Jay nagbuhat. O, ang active voice, ang sentence is said to be in the active voice if the subject does or acts upon the verb. So, meaning, kung ang gihisgutan, maoy naglihok sa lihok, o si Jay nagbuhat, o na, ang atong sentence is in the active voice. Tuloy, gikinahanglan, tuloy atong makitaan kung ang sentence active voice. O na ay subject, ang gihisgutan. Subject. Ikaduha, na ay verb, ang gibuhat. O ang ikatulo, unsa gibuhat? Unsa. Mo answer sa pangutanan na unsa. Direct object na siya. Sagot. Okay. Okay. Second example. Kinahanglan klaro ang sentence. Maklaro ba ninyo mga bata? Okay. Ang sentence, Carlos Bulusan revealed the reality about social discrimination in the text. So, ingon man ang active voice, ang subject ko no, maong nagbuhat, siya ang nagbuhat sa lihok. So, asa man ang subject ani na sentence? So, Carlos Bulusan. Very good. Carlos Bulusan is our subject. Carlos Bulusan is subject. How about the verb? The verb is revealed. And our direct object is the reality. Our direct object is the reality about discrimination in the text. So, naatay subject, naay verb, o direct object. Kuha. Katulo. Another example. So, kanina sentence is active na siya ha, kay naay subject, naay verb, o naay direct object. Another example sa active sentence is kani. The judge pounded the gavel. So we have here the subject. Atong subject is the judge. And our verb is pounded. Sa gibuhat ni judge, nag-pounded. Pukpuk. Subject is judge. Verb is pounded. And our direct object, matong direct object din ha, is the gavel. Morning atong direct object. Ang nakadawat sa lihok ni judge. Okay. Question. Very good. Nasabtan. So we have here another example. Number 4. We have here, my brothers threw a small change in a straw hat. So subject, we have here my brothers. So we have here the subject, my brothers. The verb through, morning, gibuhat ni my brothers. Mauna atong verb. Brother is the subject. And a small change in a straw hat, direct object. Sa may gilabog ni my brothers. A small change in a straw hat. So, mauni tanan an example sa active voice. Again, sa itong active voice, ang sentence ko no, naa sa active voice kung ang subject maoy nagbuhat. Ang subject maoy naglihok. Sabot. The subject is the doer of the action. Kuha. Ang subject maoy naglihok. Si Richman ang naglihok dere, si Carlos Bulusan, si Judge, ug si my brothers. Sabot. Okay, so ay napunta sa passive voice. Ato sa ni Ilhon, unsa ning passive voice. Unsa man pud ning passive voice? So, we defined here. So, meaning sa passive voice or a passive sentence is that a subject receives the action of the verb. Ang subject ko no, mooy nagdawat sa lihok. Ang subject may nagdawat. Receives the action. Kung ang sa active, ang subject mooy naglihok, diri sa passive, ang subject mooy nakadawat. Si Jai nagdawat sa lihok. Subton ba? Okay, so for better understanding, para gud laom ninyo, or masabtan gud ninyo pag-adyo, unsa na jud ning active voice, doon na ko'y example. Unsa man yung active voice? Okay, so we have here an example of a passive voice. So, sa ingon na dire na ang passive voice, ang subject maoy nagdawat sa lihok. Example is, special food is usually cooked by the rich man's servant. This amay si jagi ka na sentence. Diri sa active sentence or an active voice na all. Special food is usually cooked by the rich man's servant. Maja. So, yun sa mani, nganong nahimo naman ni si jag passive. So, let's find out nganong na-change man. Okay. Una, balik na punta diri sa active. Para jud masabtan. So, ganina naghisgot ta sa the rich man's servant usually cooked special food. Kasabot na ta asa ang subject, asa ang verb, o ang special food. So, sa passive, kaning active sentence, pwede ni sidyang mahimog passive. Ang active sentence, mahimog passive sentence kung kasabot ta ani na mga tips. Una, hanapon nato ang mga party sa sentence. Asa din na ang subject, asa ang verb, o ay direct object. Unsa may inyong nakit-an, o unsa may kalahian ani dinhi. A rich man's servant usually cooks special food. Ang usa, special food is usually cooked by the rich man's servant. Ang order sa sentence, sa words, unsa may inyong na namatikdan. Okay, so ang special food ko no, mao ni ato diri ang direct object, di ba? Okay, so ang special food mo atong direct object. So ato nang gisuwat din at the beginning of the sentence. So ang special food na diri sa active mo na atong direct object, sa passive ang special food na mo na atong subject. Sabot? So ang direct object na sa active, kung mag-passive na, mahimo na siya og subject. And then, how about the verb? Kung ang verb diri is usually cooked. Usually cooked. Unsa man na? Past or present? Present. So, kung present, pila man ka food, usara man ka food ang gihisgutan, so nigamit tag verb na is. Verb B gamiton is. And then, copy, usually cooked. Kuan man, present ka ng sige ni jag gibuhat. Repetitive. So, is usually cooked. Nganong na-cooked mong gihapon ni Sidja? Given man diri by the rich man's servants. Or, kung passive na, always take the past participle form of the verb. Past participle. Later, we will understand it. Okay, another example. Sabta na ba ni number 1? Ang subject, ang special food, nahimo ng subject. And then, take the verb be. Tanawa ang say, angay na verb be. Gamiton, then the past participle form of the verb. Sumpa, J. Then, there is already a by phrase. The by, no? By. The word by. And, how about the rich man's servant? O sa may nahitabo ni rich man's servant. So, ang rich man's servant, mauni siya ang atong subject diri sa active. Kung sa passive na, mahimo na si siya og by phrase. So, ang ubang sentence, kuhaon na ng by phrase. Maingon na siya, special food is usually cooked. Ang ubang sentence. It depends kung pabutang by phrase, pwede pong dili. Still in the passive voice. Sabut. Okay, so ikaduhang example. Na reality about social discrimination in the text was revealed by Carlos Bolosan. So, again, looking back to our active voice. Tanaw, tabalik sa active voice. We have here the subject, Carlos Bolosan. Verb, revealed. Direct object, the reality about social discrimination. So, in the active voice, first, we will find out the direct object. Hanapon na to. Asa man ang direct object din ha, na sentence. Okay, so ang atong direct object there is the reality about social discrimination in the text. Maunay atong gisgutan. Maunay nakadawat sa lihok. Unja, kay inig-change na to into passive, ang kaning the reality about social discrimination in the text, mauna ning nahimo na to og subject. So si Janay nahimo na to og subject. Then, was revealed. Nganong was revealed naman na si Jamam? Okay, so tanaw na to. O sa may verb na gigamit na to, there ka Carlos Bolosan. What is the tense of the verb? Kanus aman ni nahitabo ning revealed? Humana. So, past tense. So, nigamit tag revealed. The verb be is, gamitin na to is was kay past man. Pila man ning the reality about social discrimination in the text. Di ba? Singular. So, we use was. Was singular for the past tense. Hindi nakasabot ba? Okay, very good. Then, copy by phrase. So, Carlos Bulosa now becomes our by phrase. Sabot. Okay, so, sabta na, the reality about social discrimination. Ato na sa diyang kopyahon sa direct object kung taas, ato na lang kopyahon na na. Oh, kutob na, direct object kutob mahuman, kopyahon na na si dya. Then, gamit tag was, kay revealed is past naman, so gamit tag was instead of is. And then, nganong revealed man gihapon na, kay always use the past participle form of the verb in the passive voice. So, always gadud. Sige gadud na past tense. The verb. Okay? Next, number 3. We have here an example. The gavel was pounded by the judge. So, here, going back to the active voice, the judge pounded the gavel. The judge pounded the gavel. The judge is our subject. Verb is pounded. And the direct object is the gavel. So, in changing that one into passive, ang the gavel na, ang direct object, maunay atong subject. So, nahimo na si jag subject. Uy, nasabtan. So, ang the gavel na direct object, i-change na into passive, nahimo na si jag og subject. Then, here the verb. Kanus man nahitabo ning pounded. What is the tense of the verb pounded? So, naana si just sa past. So, kung past man, duha ray atong pilian sa past. Either verb na is or verb na were. Sabot, the verb be. Okay. And then, look at the pounded no verb past. And then, how about the subject? Gavel. Pila man na si gavel. What is the number? singular. So, kay singular man, asa may singular din na past? Was o where? Was. Okay, so we use was. And then, take the past participle form of the verb found from founded, so still founded. Then, the by phrase. You write by, always ng by, or sometimes, if the instruction is saying you na omit the by, pwede pong word by. Then, the judge. The judge now, here from the active mo itong subject, in the passive, na by phrase na siya. Okay? A small change in a straw hat was thrown by my brother. So, looking back to our active sentence, balik ta sa active sentence, we have here, na doon na tayo sentence na, my brothers threw a small change in a straw hat. So, the subject is my brother. And then, the verb here is threw. Kano sa manang nahitabo si threw? Past na siya, humana. Then, a small change in a straw hat. Pila maning a small change in a straw hat? What is the number? Yes, singular. The number is singular. So, una, we will copy this one. Direct object, kopyahon na nato. In the passive, wala dyan mag-una. A small change in a straw hat. Mo ni si Jay atong nahimo ng subject. So, nahimo na si Jay subject dinha sa passive. And then, we have here the verb was thrown. Nganong was man? Instead of is, instead of are, instead of were. Nganong nahimo man si Jay was? Okay, tanaw na to ang verb. Balik na punta din sa active voice. Ang samang verb ni Jay? Through. Kano sa mga nahitabo? Nilabay na. Diba? So, kung nilabay na, duhay ato pilian kung past tense. Was ba o where? Pero, depende na siya sa atong direct object. Dinhi sa active voice. Kuha. Okay. A small change in a straw hat. Pila man na siya kabuo. What is the number? Okay, singular. Kung singular, which is which? Asa mo ang nato gamiton kung singular? Asa man na past tense? Okay, was. So, a small change in a straw hat was. Anong nahimo man na dyan thrown? Always take the past participle form of the verb. So, ang kaning throw, gikan na siya sa throw na OW. In the past participle, nahimo na siya thrown. Okay, then the by phrase. You write the word by. Write the word by, then copy the subject, my brothers. Direct object. Okay, nasabtan na ba? So, atong i-summarize ang atong leksyon karong adlaw. So, there ay duha ka types of sentence. Or duha ka types of voice of a sentence. So, naatay active voice, napuntay passive voice. So, masabtan nato na ang sentence na sa active voice kung ang gihisgutan maoy naglihok. Ang gihisgutan, ang subject is the doer of the action. Si Jay naglihok. Pareha ni aning atong gihatag na mga example. Si Richman, ang katabang ni Dato, ni Richman, maoy nagluto special food. So, si Jay naglihok ang subject. Whereas in the passive voice, the subject receives the action of the verb. So, ang subject na nato dinhi, si Janay nakadawat. Kung sa active, si Jay naglihok, sa passive, si Jay nakadawat. And, always use the verb be. We have here the verb be, the is, the was. The is, the was. Can also use as, a was, where, is, and are. Depending on the number of our direct object. Sabot ba? Hope everything is clear. If you have doubts, do not forget to ask me some questions. Okay? Okay. Thank you.